All right, let's get into this. I was poking around on CodePen, you know, that awesome creative sandbox for web developers, and I stumbled onto a project that, at first glance, looks pretty simple. But trust me, it's got some serious layers. It's called the Cares and Laughs Lab.
And this right here, this is its mission statement. A small, calm corner of the internet. I mean, you gotta stop and think about that for a second. What does that even mean today? In this world of nonstop pings and pressure to perform, the whole idea of a digital space that's built for calm, that's pretty wild. It's a place where there's no toxicity, no pressure to be perfect. So yeah, let's peel back the layers and see what really makes this thing tick.
Right, so first up, this thing has a real mission. We're talking about more than just some fun little experiment here. The Cares and Laughs Lab has a genuine reason for being, and it goes way, way beyond just the code.
And this really gets to the heart of it. This is the why behind the whole project. It was created back on June 30th, 2022, as a tribute to the gaming legend Technoblade. The whole idea is that his spirit kind of respawns here, on CodePen, living on through creativity and kindness, which is just awesome. So the mission, the real goal, is to build this positive, totally pressure-free space that can genuinely boost your mood and maybe even teach you a thing or two.
Okay, so now let's get into the laughs part of the name. Let's see how that mission actually turns into a real app you can use. This whole lab is basically designed to be your own personal playground.
And it is packed with features built for fun and just messing around. You've got these cool dynamic cards you can search through, a joke generator for when you need a quick pick-me-up, and even a little tracker to see all the stuff you've explored. My favorite, hands down, the I'm bored button. You never know what you're gonna get. It's all about just easy, low-pressure fun.
And check out this number, 104. This really shows you the depth we're talking about here. This isn't just a toy. It's a hand-picked directory of over 100 useful websites, games, and tools. Think of it like a launchpad for finding other really positive spots on the internet.
All right, now we're going to shift gears here a little bit. We've seen the laughs, right? But the Cares part of the name, this is where the project gets, well, unexpectedly serious and incredibly important, especially for younger folks online.
And here's the key. This isn't just an app. The fun, colorful interface is really a gateway to something way more important. Tucked away inside is what I can only describe as a digital survival kit.
And just look at this. For users in India, this is incredibly practical. The app actually teaches you how to decode the official sender IDs on text messages. So knowing that a little P at the end means it's just a promotional ad you can ignore, while a T is a super important transactional message, like a one-time password. I mean, that's a simple but powerful defense against scams. That's real-world safety. And it goes even deeper. It lays out these 5 fundamental rules for staying safe online. And these aren't some abstract ideas. They're direct, do this, don't do that rules. We're talking about stuff like never sharing OTPs, being super careful with links, and, this is so critical, telling a trusted adult if anything online ever feels wrong or scary. This is digital literacy 101 right here. And this right here really solidifies that whole survival kit idea. The app gives you a direct list of crucial emergency helplines in India. You've got everything from the general emergency number to specific lines for cybercrime, for childline, and even for mental health support. This is about providing real-world help, not just a digital distraction.
So we've covered the fun stuff and we've covered the safety stuff. But there's one last layer to this project, and it's a big one. It's about the very culture of the internet itself. It's about trying to build a better web through a set of shared values. The project actually promotes this idea of zero corruption. It's such a powerful concept, right? And it applies to everything: gaming, school, your job. It's defined so simply: doing the right thing even when no one is watching. That's an entire ethical framework baked right into the DNA of this app. And this slide breaks down exactly what that means in the real world, especially for people who code or play games online. It puts pro behavior, like, fair play, giving credit where it's due, reporting bugs, right up against toxic behavior, like cheating, plagiarizing, and hate speech. It's a super clear, no-nonsense guide to being a good digital citizen.
So, after digging through all of this, what's the big takeaway from this One CodePen project? Honestly, it's about what's possible.
And you know what makes this all the more incredible? This entire thing was built by just one person, Kavyant Kumar. They took an existing idea and just ran with it, building it out into this amazing, multi-layered app that's part tool, part guide, part philosophy. It just goes to show you the huge impact one dedicated person can have. And that really brings us to the final thought here. A project like this is such a powerful reminder that the internet isn't just something that happens to us. It's what we build. It's the space we all create together every day. So the question it leaves me with, and the one I want to leave you with, is this: what would you build to make the internet a better place?